All around the country, teens are realizing they have a voice, and they can use that voice to bring about change.
Today is about letting people know how great you guys are. It's about telling people that we are intelligent, motivated, and passionate youth who have a voice and that we're going to use it. That we are taking a stand on all the issues that we care about, and we're going to be heard. And that's why we're here today, because we're doing that and we're showing people that we're valuable to the state and to the anti-tobacco education community.
They've started from things as tabling at their schools, putting out pamphlets of information. We've gone on field trips and done trainings. And we're going to the City Council tonight to ask them to pass this ordinance so that there won't be tobacco advertisements or self-service displays in a lot of the stores in Watsonville.
So it's boiled down to tonight. You guys have the power to persuade the City Council members tonight. With your stories, you're gonna make them decide either yes or no on this ordinance. You're making a law here tonight. You guys are bringing about change.
Most of the people who smoke before the age that they could actually buy cigarettes. I'm like, how did you get those cigarettes? Well, I stole them or I had someone buy them for me.
The topic I've chosen is about stealing cigarettes from the stores. I think self-service display should be against the law.
On my way to school, I see tobacco advertisements at Lakeside Market and 7-Eleven. Let me give an example of why I support this ordinance. At New School, the class has...
And I'm here to ask you to please pass this ordinance because it is illegal for teens to smoke before the age of 18. And a lot of friends of mine tell me how easy it is for them to get cigarettes, so I please urge you to pass this ordinance. Thank you.
Yes. Lopez?
Yes.
Ferris?
Yes.
Carter?
Yes.
Rios?
Yes. And we're going to take a 5-minute break. I was very impressed. I really thought that, them being here this evening and expressing their sentiments about how they feel about tobacco is really something to be admired, because most of the time you're seeing young people not really caring in a sense and taking responsibility because they feel that this is what's happening, this is what's going on.
I was excited, I was happy because it feels good when you know that you could be able to change something.
Making law, now that's making change. You have a voice. Use that voice and become an advocate. Taking on an issue to bring about a change. That's being an advocate, and there are some key steps you must take to be successful. First, get organized. Gather a group of motivated people and decide who will do what tasks. Gather information. Educate yourself about the issue and document the problem. Turn awareness into action. Brainstorm, plan, use the media, and target the right people. Follow up. Be persistent. It's important to keep the issue in people's minds. Being an activist is hard work, but very rewarding. Here is a group of students from Brainerd, Minnesota. Let's see how they took on their city hall to tackle underage drinking.
I became a member of Youth in Action because I've had some personal experience. One of my best friends was killed in a drunk driving accident, and there's a lot of alcoholism in my family. So I decided that I wanted to make a difference. So we've been doing a lot of projects. Our latest project right now is trying to change some ordinances around town.
Well, right now the city ordinance for underage drinking for selling to minors from bars is 4 strikes and you're out. We want to lower that because 4 strikes is just not enough. The level it should be is like 0. Nobody should be giving alcohol to minors.
What we propose is that we want to get the minimum up to the state's recommendation, and that would be anywhere from a $2,000 fine to the maximum of a 60-day license suspension, and hopefully at some point we will go more than that, but we're taking it one step at a time. We're having a lot of opposition from the bar owners and the license holders.
I just have a question regarding the compliance checks. It says that they're going to do 2 a year, and we're going to dicker about whether it should be 4 times in 1 year or 4 times in 3 years or 2 years or whatever. But every day I open my doors, there's a potential for me being cited for serving an underage person.
I've got over $500,000 invested in my club. You better believe I want to protect my club. I'm not looking to hire people that don't do compliance checks. However, here you are holding me responsible as a bar owner for something an employee who may have just started there does.
Well, first we had to realize that this was the problem. We had to come out and say to our community that we don't like this. We don't like that teens are drinking and getting it from the bars. Then we had to go and get all the data and the information and the compliance checks and all. And then we had to sum it together and go to the ordinance meetings and state our opinions and make it public.
The gal that presented all the information the night of our full council meeting did an outstanding job, and I just can't say enough about the way she handled herself and the impression she made on the audience and on the council.
You need to be persistent to get your point across. You need to, if at first you don't succeed, try again. You need to tell people that you're out there and you're going to stick with it. You can't let them push you around.
It's something that I commend these students on because they are so willing to stand up and do what's right.
At Ocean City High School in Ocean City, New Jersey, a group of students got together to form SCAT, Student Coalition Against Tobacco.
We all got together in the beginning of the year, and we threw around some ideas of what were some problems in our community, and that's basically how we did. We came in the top 3, and those are the things we've addressed. First was to get an ordinance to ban smoking in all restaurants in Ocean City. The second was to get an ordinance to ban all tobacco vending machines in Ocean City, and the third was to find a way to reduce the amount of litter of cigarette butts on our beaches.
With teamwork, anything is possible, and that teams can make a difference.
Support is out there. All that you have to do is really get up and go find it.
The library, the internet, and just talking to people who know the information.
I told the students that they were crazy, that they couldn't change public policy, and I said that in a very positive way, and they took that as motivation that they could do something.
We just looked at our options, really, and we decided that we would go straight to City Council, we'd go straight to the freeholders, and that's the best way to do it.
Well, before the City Council meeting, we had a town meeting, and we had about 250 people attend. Everyone was in support, so it made us feel good. It, gave us a little morale boost going into the City Council meeting.
What the kids going into City Council meeting wanted was actually a law. They wanted the law enacted. If they in fact could enact the law, they didn't even want to talk to the City Council.
When the first time we went to the freeholders, they said, yeah, that's great what you're saying, but there's always this problem, that problem. And they gave us, a list of problems that they had with the program. So this next time we came back, we went back, we researched what they had told us. We said, no, actually, you're wrong on this point and that point. This is what really happens.
They gave us another one of those, good job, guys, we're proud of you. And we got there and we said, but will you vote on this? Can you promise me that you're going to vote yes on this at the next meeting or whatever? And they finally said yes. And then they said, and the reason why we're voting yes is because you told us that we had all the wrong facts, and we did.
There wasn't one question that stumped them. They were very well prepared. And I think at one point they looked better than the council did.
They have a very high standard, and they're willing to step forward with their conviction and promote something that they really believe is not only good for themselves, but for people in general.
I think they definitely respect us for what we have done throughout the community because they know that, yeah, they can make the difference.
I have a folder at my house full of news clippings that I've been in. It's just something cool to look back on when you're older.
It's very easy to do this, and it's fun.
All you have to do if you feel strongly about something is just get up off your feet, go out there, and tell people what you think. And the public will support you, and if you can get that support, you can make anything happen.